In this video, we will discuss the top 10 foods with powerful kidney detoxification properties that can improve your GFR by up to 40% or more. If you are dealing with chronic kidney disease, you need to know that there is hope, and it comes from the right diet. Studies have shown that you can improve your GFR numbers by following a diet that suits you. That is why today, I want to share with you 10 lesser-known foods that have tremendous kidney protective benefits. Each of these foods provides an essential nutrient that can make a positive difference in your diet. I don't want you to miss our number 1 food, as it has been shown in a major study to improve GFR by up to 40%. Number 10, kimchi. Let's start with one of the most powerful detoxifying foods in your diet. This food will improve your gut health. This fermented dish is not only a staple in Korean cuisine but has now gained worldwide popularity. It is also a powerful ally for our gut and kidney health. Kimchi has numerous proven benefits, mainly because it is one of the best probiotic sources for people with kidney disease. Most people, when thinking of probiotic-rich foods, immediately think of yogurt, which I do not recommend since it is a dairy product. Fortunately, kimchi is far superior to yogurt. It contains more probiotic strains and is free of animal protein or phosphorus. However, it does contain some sodium, so make sure you can incorporate this food into your diet. But is it really worth including probiotic-rich foods in our diet? Yes, because they can improve your kidney function. According to science, this is what matters the most. So, if you have been taking probiotic supplements for years without knowing about this research, now is the time to reward yourself. And if you haven't tried them before, now is the perfect time to start. If you find this information useful, consider sharing this video with a friend and giving it a like. Number 9, tangerines. Next, our number 9 food is a fruit that is a best friend to people with diabetes. This is a super underrated food that can provide health benefits most people don't even suspect. These fruits are often overlooked in kidney diets because some doctors still advise their patients to avoid citrus fruits due to their potassium content. So why do I recommend them? Well, not only because of their excellent vitamin C content, but also because of their fiber, anti-cancer benefits, heart health properties, and cholesterol-lowering effects. All citrus fruits have these properties to some extent. But the specific reason I recommend tangerines is different. They are particularly rich in a flavonoid called naringin, which is considered one of the most effective natural compounds against diabetes. Many diabetic patients are shocked when I show them this because, as we can see, there is solid scientific evidence linking tangerine consumption to improved blood sugar control and insulin resistance. Now, what most people don't know about naringin is that its benefits are mainly concentrated in the tangerine peel. So, if you want to turn this superfood into a true diabetes-fighting powerhouse, consider adding 2 tangerines per day, including their peel, to a smoothie. Number 8, okra. Since we're talking about diabetes, our number 8 food will be a best friend to those with diabetes. This isn't just a powerful detoxifier, this vegetable also helps reduce sugar absorption in the digestive tract. If you have diabetes, okra is definitely something you'll want to add to your diet. Commonly used in gumbo, okra is a warm-weather vegetable grown all over the world. But don't be fooled by its humble appearance, this is one of the most powerful detoxifiers you can have on your plate. You see, a recent review of studies has concluded that this vegetable can actually lower fasting blood sugar levels in people with diabetes or prediabetes. Okra is also incredibly healthy because it's an excellent source of vitamins, antioxidants, magnesium, and fiber while being low in calories. One thing you need to know about okra is that to avoid its slimy texture, the best cooking methods are high-heat techniques, especially stir-frying. Okra can also be eaten raw, particularly the smaller, more tender pods, or you can use it to make okra water. To prepare okra water, wash and then cut 4 fresh okra pods and place them in a jar of water for 8 to 10 hours. Then, before a meal, drink the water. This can help prevent blood sugar spikes throughout the day. Number 7. Extra virgin olive oil. Next, let's look at our number 7 food. The foods we've discussed so far have been powerful superfoods, so it will take something incredibly healthy to surpass them. That's why the next item is not just a food with amazing health benefits, it's also something you can add to other foods to enhance their health benefits. Number 7 is extra virgin olive oil. Now, this food is amazing, as you might already know. Extra virgin olive oil is the best type for your heart, cardiovascular system, and kidneys. Just 2 tablespoons of extra virgin olive oil per day have been shown to improve HDL cholesterol levels in recent studies and help improve insulin sensitivity. Research has also found that a daily dose of 50 grams, or 4 tablespoons, of extra virgin olive oil has about 10% of the pain-relieving effect of a daily dose of ibuprofen. But there's even more to extra virgin olive oil that makes it so healthy. As I mentioned, it can be used to make other foods even healthier. How? First, you can add a little olive oil to your shiitake mushrooms. These mushrooms, especially when dried, are the best food source of vitamin D for your kidneys, and olive oil will help make the vitamin D in them more bioavailable. You see, vitamin D is fat-soluble, meaning you won't be able to absorb it unless you consume it along with a source of fat, such as olive oil. Another food you can make healthier with olive oil is tomatoes. Cooked tomatoes, in particular, are much healthier than most people realize, thanks to lycopene, a powerful antioxidant linked to lowering blood pressure and improving heart health, something we clearly want more of in our diet. Now, what you should know about lycopene is that it's also fat-soluble. So, just like vitamin D, if you combine it with olive oil, for example, your absorption will increase significantly. Olive oil is also excellent for sautéing your tomatoes. So, extra virgin olive oil is amazing. But why is it only ranked 7th? Well, because it may be one of the most counterfeited foods in the world. That's why you should be extremely careful about where your olive oil comes from. Make sure it's the real deal. Number 6. Lemon. Next, number 6 is another food that can enhance the health benefits of other foods, and you can confidently buy it because no one can fake it. Number 6 is lemon. This is a food I always recommend for many reasons. First of all, it is extremely alkaline, meaning it protects the kidneys by detoxifying the body from excess acid. Lemon also has another major benefit: it can be used to turn other foods into kidney-friendly foods. Green tea. Adding lemon juice to green tea can make it 5 times healthier. The reason is the natural catechins found in green tea. Catechins are antioxidants that have been shown to reduce the risk of chronic diseases such as cancer and cardiovascular disorders, and they are incredibly powerful in improving kidney health. However, they are difficult for the body to absorb. We only absorb 20% or less of the catechins in green tea. This is where lemon juice makes a difference. Citrus juices, including lemon, can increase catechin absorption by more than 5 times. A similar effect can be achieved with iron found in foods like beans, spinach, lettuce, or other leafy greens. Iron is one of the most important minerals for people with kidney disease, and while there are several iron-rich foods, you also need to ensure that this valuable iron is not wasted. But how can you do that? Add a source of vitamin C, like lemon juice. And there's another food that can be enhanced when combined with lemon: garlic. Garlic is one of the greatest superfoods on earth, and it can help lower your blood pressure. But garlic can also be mixed with lemon juice, and the reason is cholesterol. A meta-analysis confirmed that garlic effectively reduces total serum cholesterol by 17.6 mg per deciliter and LDL cholesterol by 9.6 mg per deciliter. However, studies have also found that garlic needs to be consumed with another food to improve cholesterol levels: lemon juice. Number 5. Red potatoes. Alright, next, our number 5 food is another little-known superfood that is also a source of one of the healthiest carbohydrates in the world: red potatoes. Potatoes are amazing and delicious. It's a shame that people with kidney issues have been told to avoid them for so long. The thing is, potatoes are actually good for you. They contain as many nutrients and fiber as many vegetables, and some potatoes are also excellent sources of a special kind of carbohydrate. I'm talking about the type of carb that can actually help people with kidney problems: resistant starch. What makes this special is that the starch is not completely broken down, so it is not fully absorbed by the body. Instead, it reaches the colon, where it becomes a source of nutrition for the beneficial bacteria in your gut. We've seen many health benefits from maintaining a healthy gut, and adding some resistant starch to your diet can be very helpful. Research has linked resistant starch to improved insulin sensitivity, which in turn helps regulate blood sugar. But not all potatoes are the same. Some have a lower glycemic index than others because they contain more resistant starch. The potatoes with the highest resistant starch content and the lowest glycemic index are red potatoes. Red potatoes are a gluten-free carbohydrate source and have a glycemic index low enough to fit into meal plans for people with diabetes. Potatoes can also be eaten in moderation by people with chronic kidney disease, CKD, who do not have strict potassium restrictions. Interestingly, you can also increase the resistant starch content of potatoes, further lowering their glycemic index. How can you do that? First, boil your potatoes with the skin on. Then, store the boiled potatoes in the fridge overnight and consume them cold. This process actually makes them perfect for people with diabetes. Number 4. Bok choy. Next up is a food considered one of the healthiest vegetables for people with kidney disease because it helps detoxify a dangerous toxin. Number 4 is bok choy. This is a type of cabbage with numerous health benefits. First of all, it is a cruciferous vegetable, just like kale, cabbage, and broccoli. You want to eat as much of this type of vegetable as possible, and bok choy is particularly special. Bok choy is one of the vegetables with the highest calcium content. Calcium is difficult to obtain in a vegetarian diet, yet it is incredibly beneficial for health. Calcium has strong detoxifying benefits. It does more than just support bone health. Calcium also reduces the risk of kidney stones by binding to and eliminating oxalate in the intestines. This is especially important for people who experience recurrent kidney stones and those with limitations on their water intake. Bok choy is also beneficial for everyone else because, as you see, calcium binds to phosphorus as well. Additionally, bok choy is a powerful source of nitrates. Your body converts nitrates into nitric oxide, which dilates blood vessels and increases blood flow to organs and tissues. When you consume this food, you can also expect a slight decrease in blood pressure due to improved circulation. So, this is an extremely healthy vegetable. Number 3. Brazil nuts. What could be healthier? Our number 3 pick helps with another essential mineral that you may completely lack in a kidney-friendly diet: Brazil nuts. These nuts are not only a super tasty snack, they also come with serious health benefits. They are packed with nutrients. Brazil nuts are rich in magnesium, zinc, vitamin E, manganese, and copper. They also contain a significant amount of healthy fats, which, as we have seen, are essential in your diet. But the reason I always recommend consuming just one of these nuts per day is another mineral, selenium. Selenium is a mineral that has been used in medical literature to combat kidney disease. You see, deficiency in this mineral, which is quite common, is considered harmful to the kidneys. Even better, correcting this deficiency has been observed to improve kidney health. We're talking about an improvement in GFR by up to 14 points, which is why Brazil nuts rank high on my list of the top 10 foods. By eating 1 to 2 Brazil nuts per day, you will get the same amount of selenium as those in the study received from supplements. But instead of taking more pills, you'll be enjoying a super delicious snack. Number 2, flax seeds. Next up, another food linked to improving your GFR numbers. Number 2 is flax seeds. This tiny seed is a true powerhouse of nutrition. It contains even more magnesium than Brazil nuts and is also a fairly good source of selenium, although not as much as Brazil nuts. Flax seeds also provide significant amounts of vitamin B6, iron, and vitamin B1. Another major benefit of this seed is its high omega-3 fatty acid content, something that very few plant-based foods can offer. But if you've watched my recent video on the best fat sources for a kidney-friendly diet, you might already know why I rank flax seeds so high on this top 10 list. However, the main reason why flax seeds are one of the most recommended foods for kidney disease is their incredible anti-inflammatory properties. Adding this tiny seed to your diet can make a real difference in the inflammation that many kidney patients suffer from. Research even shows that regular consumption of flax seeds helps protect the kidneys, especially in those with inflammatory kidney disease. In some cases, flax seeds may even improve a patient's GFR. Let's talk about flax seeds and diabetes. In a study involving 57 people with type 2 diabetes, those who consumed 1 ounce, 30 grams, of flax seeds daily experienced a significant reduction in HbA1c compared to those who did not. We're talking about a superfood that not only reduces kidney inflammation but also fights diabetes, the leading cause of kidney failure worldwide. That's why this food ranks second on today's list. Be sure to add this superfood to your smoothies or use ground flax seeds if you want to protect your kidneys. All nuts and seeds contain some phosphorus and protein. The amount of these foods you consume should be carefully assessed before adding them to your diet. Number 1, bok choy. Alright, now it's time to look at a food that should be consumed freely. This is an extremely vitamin-rich food that has been linked to a reduction in the rate of kidney function decline by up to 44%, and we can get this vitamin from bok choy. Bok choy is truly a superfood. It is so rich in antioxidants that it can actually help manage complications of diabetes and kidney disease. Bok choy is also one of the best available sources of a vitamin that has recently been linked to a significant slowdown in kidney function decline, folate, or vitamin B9. This vitamin has been studied in over 15,000 CKD patients for more than 4 years, with an incredible result, a 44% slower decline in kidney function over time. And guess what? They only needed to consume 0.8 milligrams of folate per day to achieve this amazing result. So, add bok choy to your diet and consider a vitamin B supplement as well. And that's all for today. Thank you for watching. God bless you all. Goodbye.